Hi there, my name's Beth. I work with children and young people, and I've been asked to give you a bit more information um, about how to talk with your children and how to listen to them. Um, I'm just going to do it in form of some top tips, really. So, number one, I'd say start early. Earlier is easiest. Start as soon as you can. Having that open and honest discussion with them will really help as they grow older, them to understand that they can come to you and talk to you about the things that you want them to come and talk to you about when they are older. If you listen to all the small stuff that they come with to you, and let them vent about that, acknowledge their feelings. Try not to use things like don't cry or don't worry, because that doesn't really let them feel that feeling. Just try to listen. You don't always need to come up with a solution, although that's kind of what we parents like to do. Um, it's best just to listen and let them come to some solutions for themselves. Be positive as much as you can. Um, Use positive language, use positive body language. If you're really busy and your child comes up to you and you haven't got time to speak to them, then just make sure, just take a few seconds just to get down to their level, to use eye contact and say, now's not a really good time for me, sweetheart, but I will talk to you in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, once I've finished the washing up or whatever it is that you're doing that you need to continue doing. But I would say, as much as possible, if they're trying to talk to you, try your best to pay them 100% attention. I know it's not always easy, especially with more than one child in the house. It can get really difficult, I know. Um, I'd say relax. There's no script. You don't have to do this in any order. Um, Especially with tough subjects, I'd say answer honestly. That'll give you some trust. You'll start building that trust up, and keep it simple. Keep the answers simple. Usually, just one or two sentences will answer a tough question. I know those kinds of topics around sex, around drugs, all of those kinds of things that we find it a bit difficult to talk about might feel like they need big answers, but actually as simple as you can and as appropriate for your child as possible. Um, just listen, be open, and be honest. Find out what they know already. So, oh, that's an interesting question. What do you know already about that? Might just give you a bit of breathing space and a bit of time to think and not panic too much about what you're going to say. Look out for conversation openers. Be kind of vigilant. What you're watching on the telly might have some relationships in it, say EastEnders or Hollyoaks. The news might come on and there might be some stories about child abuse, or there might be some stories about online safety. So have a look and use some of these as openers to conversations. They might want to talk about their friends rather than themselves. And again, being open and being honest and being positive is the best way of doing this. Um, I hope that's been useful. It's only a few short tips, but hopefully, along with the links that we've put together to give you some of the facts around some of the difficult subjects that your children might want to talk to you about, for example, drugs, sex, all of those kinds of things. The links that we've put together will really give you some of that good factual stuff to start a conversation. Um, but yeah, good luck. I know it's a really difficult one, but be open, be honest, and be positive. And thank you. Thanks for listening. Bye.